Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, good morning and welcome back to our StarCraft II Let's Play series. We're running through the Wings of Liberty campaign. This is episode 5, and my name is Talon Fakalak. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we start getting into gameplay here, I just wanted to go over, the life stuff of it. I feel like going through and watching my videos, when I'm playing the game, it's kind of tricky to go through and talk about everything in life because you got to get into a more relaxed state. And I think with this game, I'm so focused on trying to make sure that the gameplay is good that I can't quite go ahead and start talking about stories and that kind of thing because you're so focused all the time. You're multitasking. You're focusing on what's going on in your base, what's going on out on the front lines, what's going on out on the mineral side of things, right? So what I thought I'd do for this episode is just quickly go over, a few things where I'm at, and then we'll hop into the gameplay. So if you want to skip it, go ahead, get straight to the gameplay. But if you're here for the channel and you're here to hang out with me for a little bit, let's chat, So today was kind of one of those special days. I woke up super early this morning, actually at 5:40 a.m., and I think it was a result of my dog. Not exactly sure why he decided to wake up so early, but he did. He had to go outside, so I let him out. And, once you wake up and stand up, I should say, it's really kind of impossible to fall back asleep, at least for me. I don't know about you guys, but so I kind of had an early morning to the day. And rather than, doing nothing with it, I thought, let's go ahead and get to work. So this morning, let the dog out. He did his thing. I made a French press cup of coffee this morning. I've got these toasted marshmallow campfire beans that I like to grind up using a grinder and pour those into the French press. And then I boil some water on the kettle, pour that in over the beans, and I make a really nice cup of coffee. Just a little bit of milk, no sugar, just to lighten it up a little bit. And yeah, it's amazing. So I'm sipping on my coffee this morning and I'm like, you know what I could do? I could clean the house right now. So that's what I did. All the dishes, I cleaned up the appliances. I took Clorox wipes to all the handles on the fridge, cleaned up the stovetop, microwave, all the button interfacing on both of those. And yeah, made sure that the bathrooms were looking good. I hit all the mirrors with Windex, cleaned all the sinks out with Clorox, handles too, and toilets. And then poured some Drano down each one of the drains because I wanted to make sure that those were clean too. And I have those running. So after I stream today and we get through it, I'm going to head out to the grocery store here, pick up some of those tablets for the toilets so that way they stay clean. And I'm going to go get some magic erasers and tackle the shower. So catching me this morning. I hope you guys have a great day. That's what's going on in my life. And yeah, I got my dog, Mr. Grem, chilling right next to me at my feet. Cup of coffee in hand. Let me take a quick sip of that. That is the stuff. And we are ready to get on with the gameplay, folks. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm very excited to keep rocking and rolling on this campaign. I absolutely love it. So let's head to the bridge and select our next mission. I love the cantina chats. Maybe we'll make that a standard part of our morning ritual. So we have two options here. Hold on, Mr. Matt Horner, hang on. So we have the Great Train Robbery on Tarsonis. Mission objective is to destroy Dominion trains. It's going to give us 110,000 credits of 3 Zerg research. Or we have Zill.
Mobius wants us to go out.
And Zill is going to be collecting another Zelnaga artifact. It's going to give us 120k, 3 Protoss research, and a siege tank. Now, I'm kind of more keen on doing this Protoss one here, just because I know in the laboratory we're getting close to one of the next Protoss research augments, and I think that'd be really good for us. And the siege tank is an awesome unit. So let's hear what Tychus has to say, and we'll hop into this.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zill. Apparently, they sent in a specialist team, but they lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one.
Alright, let's hop into Zill and see if we can't secure it.
Deal. This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I hate to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
So if I'm not mistaken, this sounds like we have to defend the laser. And this is another holdout mission, so that's fantastic that we got all the base upgrades we did for the bunkers and for the missile turrets. And now soon to be here, the siege tanks. I will see, you know, there's 3 Protoss relics, I believe, 3 Protoss research. So we're going to need to create an offensive, which is fantastic because we have all of the mercenaries that can help us make that happen.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
Okay, so it seems like we're starting on the offensive right out of the get-go.
More Terran thieves. The mysteries of this place are forbidden.
The upgrades that we have for our healers are very nice, but it's not going to be able to hold on for the entirety. Ooh, hang in there. Yeah, you can see we only lost 1 unit, and that is because we have the awesome upgrades for heal. Probably could have microed that a little bit better.
Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swamp,
Okay.
you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Nice.
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those
Settle
cannons
down,
down from a
hotshot.
nice, safe distance.
Look at that. Siege tanks are awesome. I'm actually going to have them target the pylon in the back there, because then if they kill that, there's no power to the turrets, and then we can walk in and clean house with the rest of them. Very nice to have siege tanks as a part of our unit composition now. They are so powerful, very versatile. Not only are they offensive, but they're defensive. And I can't pass them up, man. I gotta have them. Gotta have them.
These new siege tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower.
There we go, there we
They can't
go.
move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode.
So we'll throw these up into the siege mode on the tower, or the ledge here.
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground.
And then that'll kill that stalker for
Protoss
free.
stalker before it even gets close to us.
Look at that. Oh, wait, hang on. We still got more guys. Oh, whoa, whoa. There we go. Alright. Very nicely done. If we can save as many of these units as possible, great. I wish I would have kept that Marauder alive. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. And they gave those units to us for free. So I think we'll be alright. You can see, too, our Marines now, because of the upgrades that we have, they have 55 health, and they have that shield on their side. And then they also have stim capability. Walking up on a base here.
Mobius base local net accessed. Decrypting security.
Look at that logo. It looks like a
Transferring control of base structures to your
molecule.
commander.
Boom. Now it turns into ours. Alright. Let's go. Let's make a base out of this.
Fired up. 174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
1.21 gigawatts.
Laser output
That's all I
is
can
good.
think about. Back to the
Drilling will
Future.
take
Great
some time,
movie.
but there's no other way into the temple.
Watch it if you haven't.
Sir, the Tal'Darim are mobilizing their forces against us.
Uh-oh. They can try. They will
So we set
fail.
a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through. I'm just glad we've got siege tanks.
Me too. I don't know if I want to put our siege tanks on the edge of the cliff, maybe for the first wave or two, but I think there's going to be some air forces that kick in, so we're gonna try to make sure that that doesn't happen. I don't want to lose my guys. So let's go ahead and set up our defense perimeter here. I've got some SCVs being made to go on our mineral line.
Siege tanks defending that laser drill. We got no chance of claiming the artifact without it.
Yep. I'm aware. So we'll throw that there. We'll throw this here. And then these guys, you know, for now are going to kind of hang around and do defense right there. But, again, we are going to probably shift that around because I'm not in love with their position. And we need to get some bunkers put in place. I'm going to grab one of these guys for now. Throw a bunker down here. Do I want to put it in the middle? Yeah, let's put it in the middle. Same thing over here. And I know this isn't a great idea to just pull all my guys off the mineral line, but I'd rather have defenses in place because we have the resources to build them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some air defenses and some of those flame turrets. You can see the perdition turrets.
What's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim
And I'll just start with one on either side for right now. We can use the laser drill to help attack some of the guys that are going to be attacking us. So I'm going to hotkey 3 the drill. Oh, hey, haven't told us that we're allowed to use the drill just yet, so whoops. Little early on that one. That's built. I'm going to put 2 Marines and a medic in that one, and then I'm going to put 2 Marines and a medic in this one. I'm going to peel that medic back just for a second. Once they're done, they'll go back to the mineral line. We're going to keep producing SCVs. Cool. So we have anti-air. We have a siege tank, we have a bunker, and we're soon to have a perdition turret. That is a decent amount of defense, I think, for the beginning of this match. Let's go ahead and get our economy online. Oop, hang on, you repair that up real quick before you head back. Nice, okay. And then as for damage, yep, these guys are not going to be upgraded by the engineering bay. They're going to be upgraded by an armory. And I would like to build that, but again, we need to get some situational stuff online. So first, let's go ahead, build 2 supply depots. And then we're going to just keep making SCVs. I'm going to put a couple of them on gas. Maybe just 2 for right now, so we keep the gas rolling. And could get some upgrades here, but I think what I want to do is go ahead and build my armory first. That'll go right there. And while they're collecting gas, we'll get our weapons upgrade. I think I'm going to use the remaining gas that I have to increase my production capabilities. And again, siege tanks are not cheap, so we'll make sure we get gas rocking and rolling for them. Let's build another refinery. Once we're able to start building 2 SCBs simultaneously, we're going to really improve our uptime. I think that research tree is Protoss, and that's why I'm doing this mission, is because I need to get more of this Protoss stuff accomplished. Alright. Couple units here, couple units here that are going to attack us. You can see they kind of stage them before they throw them at us, which gives us a chance to see what we have to defeat. Alright, so now that we've got a little bit more in the tank here for our supply, I'm going to build a couple Marines and just get them put into that bunker as soon as possible. And I'm going to keep making SCVs because I need minerals and I need gas. And here's what I'm going to do, actually. I want to build another siege tank, probably for both sides. You can see this one siege tank is already doing a remarkable job thinning the herd. We are doing just fine on defense for right now. And then I'm going to upgrade their vehicle weapons. And if we get the gas for it, I'm going to queue up vehicle plating as well. That's just going to get us on the upgrade front early. Okay, here comes a wave over here. Let's see what happens. That siege tank is really putting in work. Okay, you can see we're outranging the damage turret with the stalkers. I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy right here just to repair everything that got damaged. And I'm going to throw another siege tank. Let's see if I can't scooch these guys over just a hair. I'd love to fit 2 on here. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, same thing over here. I'm going to buff this position, so I'm going to throw a siege tank. Let's keep making sure we're making workers. We're almost there. I'm going to grab just a couple of these workers, and we're going to build more supply depots, because we're almost fully kitted out on our supply. One more, and then I'm going to queue them up to go back. Cool.
Upgrade complete.
That's our upgrade. Ooh. Okay, so we have 2 giant units, Archons, very powerful. So now what I can do is use this laser to do some damage on these guys. That is awesome.
Those are Protoss Archons. If they get too close, our men won't stand a chance.
There we go. Let's just take them down while we can. We'll go early.
Control of the laser drill. See if you can use it against
Oh,
the Protoss.
hang on there.
All right, you heard the man. Swing that laser around.
Good.
We can use it to drive back the Protoss.
Nice. Okay, I really think we probably had that covered, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's go ahead and throw a couple more Marines in there. I'm going to throw... second siege tank is up. That is remarkable. Put that up. Got the research going. I'm going to make a little bit more, and then... What do we have? We have 21 guys already, so hang on. Easy beans for right now. I will build another one eventually. Don't worry about that. But what I want to do first is kind of get some more defenses put in place. So let's get the anti-air situation accomplished early, and then let's go ahead and build ourselves another perdition turret, kind of right in opposite line of the first one that we built. Need a couple more minerals to make this one. Cool. And then once they're all done with that, I'll throw them back on the mineral line. Sweet deal. Actually, I'm going to grab you. You're going to repair this turret. I'm not exactly sure how that turret got hurt. Ooh, we got another Archon here. Let's grab the laser and take out that Archon. Nice. If we attack the group, it seems like it throws them into automatic send in the units kind of situation. So we'll keep that in mind. Alright, nice. We're rocking and rolling on upgrades. We got a little bit of defense. Look at all of these guys we can build too. That's pretty cool. I'm not noticing any bonus objectives. 3 missile silos on either side. Very nice.
The laser drill has breached the door's outer layer.
Ooh, what's that mean? Oh yeah, we busted through the first door. That looks pretty good. There's a second base right here that we could establish a natural. I almost want to, but I'm not sure if that's a great idea. We don't really need to increase too much from a production side of things. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is let's just build 2 more barracks, because I want to start making some more units. And then I'm going to set them back on the mineral line once they're done. And then I'm going to build another factory just in case. And I'm going to set him back on the mineral line when he's done. And then that way, if there's any units we need to produce, we can do so quickly. And then we've got 600 bucks, so I'm going to grab a couple more guys.
Enemy air units on approach vector.
There you go. There we go. We got enemy air.
Air units, nothing. Those are transports. Use the laser to knock them down fast.
And then we're going to build just a couple more supply depots. There we go. So you can see, I don't need the laser, because look at that. We kind of planned for that.
Complete.
Oh my gosh, and that increased damage range on our bunker, they had no chance. Look at that. Alright, cool. That's all the upgrades for our units. That's the upgrades for our production facilities. I'm going to hotkey click all the barracks on 2. I'm going to hotkey key all the factories on 3, and then I'm going to throw the laser on 4. As for 1, I'm not exactly sure if we need. It'd be cool to have Reapers and Marauders. Actually, you know what? Reapers could be kind of fun, because we could just swing around and destroy everything. Let's just throw tech labs on everything, so that way if there's a unit that we want to make, we can make them all. You know? And we gave ourselves a little bit more supply. I kind of want to make... Let's do 2 more siege tanks, 1 for either side of our defense here, and then... You know, if we have some room, I guess I'd throw up a couple more bunkers. I guess I would.
Sir, I'm picking up the energy signatures of several Protoss relics in the area.
There we
Marking them
go.
on your map.
Never mind. Okay, so you can see. Now we've got Protoss relics. These are things we need to accomplish, so I'm going to make an
If there's
offensive.
time, we can blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love to study them.
Oh, really? Alright, can I just attack that? Oh, when we had vision, we could have. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's go ahead and just call in all these guys. This is the cool part about the Merc facility. When you get them all researched, you can call an army on the fly. Let's throw that siege tank down over here, and we're going to put this one over here. 2 siege tanks is the way to roll. There's so much uptime, it's unbelievable. I'm going to make 2 of these guys go and just play repair. So he's going to sit there, this guy's going to sit here, and then I'll make 2 more for my mineral line. Grab the devil dogs. Oh my gosh. Guys, they're having a bad time. That did not work out at all for them. Alright, here's going to be our mobile unit. Okay. We don't need this natural, and I don't want to defend it either, so let's just go ahead and get our Xel'Naga artifacts unlocked. So all we gotta do is walk up to it, and then we should be able to use the laser drill to cut into it. There we go. You can see, oh, it's got a decent amount of health, but not a lot. Not nearly compared, the same amount compared to this Xel'Naga Shrine. Or Temple Door. So we'll take our time with that one. Because these guys are chilling right here, I'm actually going to have them do some building. I don't want to lock my guys out of my wall, but I want to beef up my wall just a hair. This is cool too, because then we can have symmetry. I'm a big fan of symmetry. There we go. That's the first one. Then we're going to swing on over here, grab the second one, and then we'll go across the other side of the map, get the third one. Looks like that third one is back the way we originally came. We'll just stand here. Let him light that thing up. Ah, so you see how many Archons we have? I'm going to opt to not use the laser on the Archons for a minute. Just because we have so many. Uh-oh. Siege tank is stuck. And I want him in it. In it to win it. Benefit of being able to lift up Terran buildings. Now we're styling. We're gonna throw 6 guys right into that barracks, or that bunker. Cool. Grab that research, and then we're gonna head on over to this side. Should I use the laser to see what happens? Let's try it. Holy crap. I don't think anything really stands a chance anyways. No laser required. Let's park our guys right here just because this SCV is going to fix up this Spartan company. Okay, got a guy showing up over here. Let's just use the laser. Why not? Could be fun. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. Okay. We got one more unit over here. Let's use the laser on this Archon. Gone. Oh, let's see what happens here. Siege tanks are just amazing, aren't they? Aren't they? Nice. And it sounds like we're cutting through the thermal barrier, so that's the third door. Nope, second door still, but we're actually putting in permanent damage now. Let's grab the laser, hit this shrine so we can get our third Protoss relic, and then we'll bring our units back home. Make 6 more Marines for this side of things. Our defenses are looking pretty strong now. And then pretty soon here I'm going to fill up these 2 as well. Cool beans. Grab our relic. And we're going to bring our guys home. And I'm just going to park them right here for now.
Mineral field depleted.
Mineral field depleted. Wow, you know what? That's actually kind of wild that we have a fixed amount of resources here. So we must be getting pretty close to... Well, maybe they force you to go for the natural. I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
Field depleted.
Uh-oh, hang on. That's 2. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. If I have to pick up all my SCVs and move them over to that natural, that would be a doozy.
Sir, more air units inbound.
Oh, here they come.
Take them out, or they'll keep dropping troops right on top of us.
You can see they're shooting at the
Base is under attack.
siege tanks from a distance here, and my my siege tanks can't see it. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. Maybe I move air defenses right in the middle of the siege tanks. Actually, you know what's a better idea? Yeah, we're okay for right now. We're okay for right now. I'll have to figure something out with this group up here on how I want to do air defenses. Then let's make more Marines for the 3rd bunker. Good. We can park. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to park a couple of these guys just right here. Let's put one of these guys right in the mix right there, and then I'm going to put another one of these guys in the mix kind of like right here. I'm comfortable with that. This is going to be my new squad. Save for the SCV. I don't want him to go out. Take a look. We got a couple of attacks coming for our base. Ooh, hey, look at that. We got 4 Archons right here. Let's try to take down a couple of them. No, sir. Sorry. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to use the extra time that I have. I'll make 2 more siege tanks, and I'm going to drop them like on this side and on this side. So that way we have it completely covered. You can call down a Spartan company as well. Throw a couple extra guys out there, why not? This one will go right here. And this one will go over here. That way, if any air units show up, these guys have missiles that can kind of put in some work. I'm going to scooch this just a hair so that I can fit that Goliath in there. He'll be trapped, but it'll be okay. I like that. There we go. Next siege tank is available for us. I'll throw another one right here. Oh, I don't know why I didn't make it with both of them. We'll do that. I'm gonna park him like right here. What do we got going on over here? Ooh, 3 Archons? What kind of games you guys playing at? You can't stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't need to start wasting the laser on these Archons anymore. I think I'm just gonna let it run. But we've been letting it run on the main door for a long time anyway, so I'm not too bothered by it. Oh, there's a siege tank that got caught out. We'll scooch and move. Very nice. Probably gonna happen again, but you know what, oh well. I want to put this next one over here. Scooch him over. So we can fit 2 in right here. Yeah, they're gonna have a tough time breaking down this wall, that's for sure.
Thermal barrier breached. The
Okay.
laser is now cutting through the core.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're on the 3rd door. I don't know, guys. It's not looking good for you. I'm gonna drop this guy right here. What do we have now? Ooh, Colossi. Let's take one of them down. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. He didn't like that. Wow. Okay, this laser hits like an absolute truck. That's gone. How about this one? Nope. I'll take this one down. Done. And this one. Just thinning the herd just a little bit. Can't hurt, right? Oh no. Sometimes this laser, when I attack with it, it's like, nah, I don't really feel like it. I'll go back working on the door. I guess we could just leave it on the door. Let's see what happens to this group. Destruction. Why do you even try? I almost feel bad for the Protoss, man. This is a... You're just sending in units to die at this point. Here's another crew over here. Oh, guys, come on. One zealot. You're gonna let one zealot do it? Alright, let's take out this Colossus here. Point. Done. Then they're gonna send in the 1 sentry. Hey, guys, I got this. I'm sorry. Okay, what else can we do? Well, we're almost supply capped. But not quite. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just build a couple more supply depots. And, you know, maybe we can make it so that we can make 200 guys. And then if that's the case, I think I want to just call in a couple more units right over here. Put them on the front line. And do a counter offense. Make a couple of medics. Make a couple more marines. Maybe make a marauder. Oh, what do they have now? Oh, another Colossus. Well, good luck to you, sir.
There's another wave of air units heading your way. These guys just won't give up. Stick it to them, boys.
Did these guys get stuck or something like that? Is that... Ah, they did, didn't they?
Attack.
What's going on? Uh-oh, they're attacking with air. Oh, no. I don't think they did anything. They tried, though. That's what counts. Solid A-team effort right there. Very proud of them. Very proud of them. Get the hammer securities in the fight. Get that repaired up. Gonna scooch him over just a hair. Good job, good job. Alright, we got a little bit of an army showing up here, which is kind of nice to see. Got a ton of medics. Let's just see if we can't do something silly and kind of punch into one of their bases. Or can I even shoot? Oh my gosh, could you imagine? What if I could shoot the door and help the drill? That'd be hysterical.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Let's try it. Why not, right?
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
Your forces are under attack.
Wow, that little turret's being a little shit. Alright, heal up. Attack. Ah! Oh, that's a negative Ghost Rider. This is definitely a terrible idea, but I think we got this one in the bag, so why not go on the offense? I'm going to use the laser to target that turret real quick. Help my guys out just a hair. The Protoss are like, hey, yo. Don't do that. Oh, we actually punched through. That ain't looking good for them. Make a whole bunch more Marines.
Forces are under attack.
I'm aware, I'm aware. Oh, man. Colossus himself having a bad day, but he does hit really hard against our siege tank, so we gotta be careful with that.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's get everybody involved, man. Go nuts. I'm just gonna take out the pylons.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
We do that, they're in trouble. Oh, this is too funny. There's no power to build any offensive units, guys.
Your forces
Look at how many
are under
SCVs
attack.
we have that can't do anything. There's no minerals left. You know what I can do, though? I can park one right here for repairs, and I can park another one right here for repairing as well. Let's use the laser drill to take out some of the stargates. That is amazing on buildings, by the way. This is too funny. Now we'll never get attacked from here again, because they can't make anything to attack us from here.
Your forces are under attack.
You know what, though? If we had more air units, we could just go for, like a Raven or something that's got some line of sight. And we could utilize that to kill all these buildings with a laser. Take out this turret. Save our forces the hassle. And then I guess I kind of want to move up against the other one.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, sweet. Add these guys to the group. Take out the Colossus when we can, because that thing actually hurts. Alright, and then let's bring our units over to this side. See what kind of damage we could do to this side of the base before we melt through the door. Oh my gosh, look at how much supply is being lost to SCVs right now. We could blow them all up and make more units, but it ain't worth it. Oh god, take out that. Take out the Colossus. Do it now. Ooh.
Base is under attack.
There we go. There we go. We moved in. Take out the pylons. Take out the pylons, we take out the turrets. That's important. Nice.
Your forces are under attack.
Very nice. Alright guys, keep pushing. Keep pushing. And we're going to keep making more Marines. Oh, we have no more minerals. Okay, now it doesn't matter. We didn't need any units anyways. Ooh, take out that Colossus though. Go, 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 go. Nice. Take out the Stargate. We don't need any anti-air counteroffensives. Nice. Then I'm kind of curious to take out this. Ooh, no, 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 no. Take out that pylon. Them turrets are lighting us up, boys. Any living turrets go down. Nice. Oh god. Oh god. Get the Colossus. Get it quick, get it quick, get it quick. Yes, okay. Nice. Okay, we actually have a decent amount of forces here.
Under attack.
Go ahead and take out more of the pylons. Them are just causing us trouble. I feel like this turret's like bugged out. It's alright, we didn't need it anyways. I'd definitely like to take out these robo bays if I could, though. No more Colossus on the battlefield, please.
Forces are under attack.
Under attack by what? Somebody help this man. He's like the one Marine going against the entire army.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh man, see that guy? If he's got a storm, that would be bad news for us. So we're gonna take him down quick. Go on the laser door real quick.
Your forces are under attack.
There we go. There we go. Alright, I think we've taken out pretty much all their crap that they would use to attack us.
Your forces
I would like
are
to
under
take out
attack.
this Robo Bay. And maybe these scouts, because I don't think our guys are really strong against air right now. At least they don't seem to be focusing it too hard, so we'll just drop that. Let's take out this turret up in here. Nice, and this turret over here. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift this off now, and I'm going to drop it right here. Going to move our rally points for our equipment over here. We're going to add this guy to our unit comp. Solid member of the team. And then I'm going to move all my SCVs down to
Your
here.
forces are under attack.
We're going to start mining. We don't even have enough minerals to build a refinery. That's hilarious. Oh, hang on. We got to take out this Stargate. You know what'd be kind of funny is if you could utilize their bases and start mining minerals at their spots. Cool, that's down. Let's put all these guys on the mineral line. Good, they got it. They got it figured out. We're gonna start getting some income here. And I think I'm just gonna let the laser do its thing on the rest of the door. That was fun. I quite enjoyed taking out the entire Protoss manufacturing facilities. Definitely didn't need to do that, but you know, why not, right? Why not? Alright, we'll use this extra mineral income here to build ourselves some refineries.
Your forces are under attack.
Can I take down this Nexus? Ooh. Boy, is that bad news for you guys. Can I take down that pylon too? That'd be something. Man. Bad day in Whoville for the Who's. Oh, no, no, no. Turret's gotta go. That laser is kind of clutch. The fact that it can come in out of nowhere and just wreak havoc on people, I love that. Alright, let's take
Breach of the doorway core is imminent.
2 of these
Structured
guys.
access imminent.
Nice. And then we can make 2 more SCVs, and we're kind of stacked at this point. There's nothing more we could do. There's nothing more we can do. Good job, offensive force. Three, 2, 1. Can we get a countdown for the Zelnagador? Another sip of the coffee there. It's all good things. All good things.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, we just lost the rest of our army there. You can see they're all kind of withering away, but it's alright.
You have prevailed for now. Word of this sacrilege will echo across the stars. James Raynor.
James
The day of
Raynor.
reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Tychus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really? I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
Yeah, I agree too. There's a reason that these Zelnog artifacts are separated. We did good there. Let's head back to the base. That mission took a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but at the same time, I still like playing 2 missions on one episode. I think that's the way to go about it. So we'll keep rocking and rolling. If this is what I think it is, you guys are in for a real treat. You're about to see the coolest character in the entire video game.
James Raynor. I bring tidings of doom.
Zeratul.
I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere.
Time is short. You must understand.
Best quote ever.
The answers you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
Nice to see you too.
So epic. One of the coolest freaking cutscenes. I would say that's the second coolest cutscene in the entire game.
Eon crystals before.
Oh, Zeratul is a friend of Raynor's. He's a Protoss, and he just gave this thing to Raynor. It's like a pensive.
Uncovered.
So I'm able to replay a whole bunch of missions now.
To see it too. Here goes nothing.
Alright, here goes nothing. Yeah, the cool part about this crystal is that I can do missions that are Protoss related, so I start playing as the Protoss. But what's even cooler about it is that they give you Protoss research. So this is how we're going to push the tree just a little bit further. Now, we did unlock the next set of progress here for the Protoss research upgrades, and I have a real option between 2 things. Now, again, when we were talking about this in previous episodes, I was like, I definitely want to go orbital supply and automated refinery. That's what I did in the past. Now, I've told myself I also want to do the complete opposite. So we're going to research this one, the microfiltering. Refiners and automated refiners produce 25% more gas, and I'm going to go ahead and do the double SCV command center thing. And the reason for this is because if you don't switch up when you're going back through and doing, you know, a second time over, you're not really learning anything new and you're not applying anything new. So I want to give this a go, and I think it could really work out for us. The reason I want to do microfiltering is not so much early game as it is late game. And again, you're not able to switch these around. I think maybe if you beat the campaign, you're allowed to switch them around freely. But there's going to be some bigger units that we get, for example, like Thors and battle cruisers and Ravens, Banshees. You know, we're going to start getting air units, and I want to be able to produce a just mass battle cruiser. And the best way to do that is to just get gas, because gas is the limiting factor. So let's get that one and see what we can do. Now the next mission, we have some options here, but let's go ahead, walk around, take a look at some of the things that have happened now since we just did that last mission. So let's hit this Protoss tank first. You can see it's getting a little bit bigger, and it's got this little thing glowing above it. That's kind of cool. And then Hansen's got something for us, so let's talk to her.
I see we have a new acquisition. Is it a Protoss device?
That's right. But I wouldn't mess with it if I were you. It's a Kadaran Ehon crystal. It's a memory storage device. Lets you experience what other people have seen or done. It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yet you don't fear it at all. You're a fascinating man, Jim Raynor. You know more about the Protoss and the Zerg than any of the experts I've read about.
You know what? You would think that's like flattery, right? And she is. I mean, she's being nice to us, but at the same time, it's true. Raynor knows way more than anyone about the Protoss and the Zerg because he's experienced it. This man has fought for decades.
Holding these artifacts is making me nervous. Can you tell me any more about them?
It's interesting. The one from Zil is different than the others. However, I think all of them once constituted a single device.
You mean they make something bigger?
It would seem so. It's just a theory, but there's an attraction between the artifacts we've collected. A kind of harmonic resonance. Given the points of contiguous translinear alignment, I think they'd be drawn together like magnets under the right field adjustment.
Okay. Well, don't adjust anything just yet, Doc. I like them aligned just the way they are.
Yeah, no, it pieces together like a puzzle. I think that was pretty obvious. Let's go ahead and swing over to the armory. We have some credits here. I want to make them count. You can see we got the siege tank chilling in the back here. Let's click on that. Twin 90 mil cannons. The Crucio is an expensive upgrade to the original Arclight siege tank. The 180 millimeter siege tank mode. Shock cannon scatters superheated tungsten in a 50-degree larger area. How cool is that? What's this little bit here? Dominion infantry soldiers are universally convinced that the Crucio operators inflict more damage on friendly forces than on the enemy. Consequently, the Crucio operators stick together during the shore leave. That's funny. Let's talk to Sway and see what he's got to say about the increase to the tank capabilities.
We're rocking some serious heavy metal now that we got siege tanks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey!
The thunder of the big guns.
I did not know he was going to say that.
On our side.
Yeah, these newer tanks have better guns when they're on the move, and reinforced armor.
So long as they still got the range in siege mode, the rest is just gravy. Between siege tanks and bunkers, we can hold the line against just about anything.
Cool beans, cool beans. Let's hit the Armory Council. We got some extra capital here. So we finally have an additional vehicle, which is going to be the Maelstrom Rail. And siege tanks deal plus 40 damage to the primary target. Splash damage remains the same. So when these things actually hit their target, it just flipping obliterates it. Kind of cool. Again, all of these units are kind of situational, right? So I'm not exactly sure if I want to invest in upgrades quite yet. But the base upgrades are no-brainers. So look at this. Oh my gosh, advanced construction. So multiple SCVs can create something at the same time, right? It reduces the build time and the cost remains the same. So if I want to just crank out a building super fast, I can throw 3 guys on it. Boom, done. That is awesome. The other one right here is SCVs can repair twice as fast. And in certain situations, I agree. I think this is the best upgrade possible. So you can see multiple SCVs can repair the same thing. And they are all fighting to keep this bunker alive against an overwhelming force. So I like both of these. I think upgrading the SCVs just pays dividends. Personally, I think I want to go for the upgrade one, the repair one first. And then I will definitely get the advanced construction. But that's where I'm going to put that at right now. Head over to the Cantina for a second here. I think we have a mercenary upgrade for siege tanks. Hopefully I got enough money for it. Shoot, I don't. I'm like $5 grand short. That is an absolute doozy. We'll come back for these things. Don't worry about that. Let's see what Donnie Vermillion's up to.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from UNN. Tonight, the Zerg invasion. The battle so far. The Terran Dominion is holding firm under Zerg aggression. Our industrial complex has stepped up production on all fronts. Enlistment rates have risen within the penal system, and the Marine Corps is ready to get in the fight. The Zerg won't know what hit them.
Donnie, has there been any word on when we start pushing the aliens back?
Kate, if I revealed that, I'd be giving away vital Dominion secrets.
You think the Zerg watch our broadcast?
I know they do, Kate. I know they do.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Kate Lockwell for UNN.
Yeah, she thinks he's just about as crazy as we do, so that's too good. Alright, let's head over to the bridge, take a look at some of the missions that we have available to us. Could talk to Horner, actually. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
You ain't gonna believe this, but I just saw Zeratul on the ship.
How much did you have to drink tonight, sir?
He was here, Matt. And he was hurt. On the run from something.
Where is he now, sir?
I don't know. But he ain't on the ship anymore. He gave me an Ehon memory crystal, and he was desperate for me to study it. I guess he wants me to see what he's seen.
Okay. Ooh, we have a fun mission. So this one's really cool.
Right for the taking, man. Every voice that was ever raised against Minsk is pinned up inside those walls. We let all them prisoners loose, and he'll never know what hit him. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
So I think this is going to be a great mission to do next, because if you look at our reward is credits and our bonus is more credits, and we have the opportunity to unlock a different unit based on a decision that we're going to make. So this is going to be a make or break kind of situation here. As you can see, New Folsom is a giant looking guarded metal planet. It's almost like man-made, and it's a prison that the Dominion uses to just keep people, I don't know what you call that, at bay. But these are good fighting people, so we need to break them out.
Where's Tosh? I thought he'd be here by now.
He already left the ship. I thought you... Sir, we have an incoming transmission. It's highly encrypted.
Patch it through.
Well, well. The infamous Jim Raynor. My name is Nova. We should talk.
Now what would one of Mink's pet ghosts have to say to me?
Tosh is lying to you.
Get Tosh on comms. I'm sure he's listening in anyway, encrypted or not.
We Spectres be the future. You just couldn't handle it, little girl.
Every ghost that became a Spectre has gone on a psychotic killing spree. The ones I've captured are held in New Folsom.
Don't listen to her, brother. Help me bust these Spectres from New Folsom, and we'll bring down Minks together.
Tosh wants to reactivate his Spectre buddies, using the substances you helped him collect. New Folsom is full of psychopathic killers. Do you really want to release them into the galaxy?
I be helping you against Minsk, and my people will too. She won't even join you.
He's a psychotic time bomb. He'll be on your side, right up until he puts a knife in your back.
This be the moment of truth. Make your choice.
Alright, so in my mind, this is a very easy decision to make, and I'll tell you why. Tosh has been with us since the beginning, right? Nova just decided to show up, and she's part of Minsk. Like, you know, she's on that side. I get it that these guys are prisoners, and that everything we've been doing to help Tosh has kind of led up to creating Spectres. But again, he's going to help us against Minsk. He's told us he's going to help us against Minsk. Who are we to believe Nova? Let's go with Tosh.
You should have told me what you were really planning, Tosh. But I'll take your word over Dominion assassins any day.
Exactly.
We've come this far together. May as well see it through.
You've made a poor choice, Mr. Raynor.
I knew I could count on you, brother. Now let's go and bust open New Folsom. Uploading New Folsom data now. Feast your eyes on this, brother.
They're locked down tight. Nova must have tipped them off. We're gonna need an army to break into that place now.
Even an army couldn't get you in there. But one man, one Spectre in the right place, can find a way in.
Yeah.
Then our progress is all up to you, Tosh. I'll push my boys as hard as I can.
Again.
I need your help to gain ground.
What leader wouldn't you fight for?
You sit back this time.
Yeah.
I'll take the lead.
Don't worry about it.
Just keep sending troops to keep the pressure on, and I'll do the rest.
There are 2 cell blocks containing military prisoners outside the main compound. If we break those open, we could probably count on help from the inmates.
What else?
There's a Dominion base right by the main prison entrance. Take that out and the guards will retreat. The prisoners can handle it from there.
All right, Tosh. You ready for this?
I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm ready.
Here we go. Like I was saying though, who wouldn't you fight for if the person, you know, did the work himself, right? Like to be a good leader is not to just tell your people to do something, but it's also to step in when it matters most and complete the work yourself. Tosh is a badass, and we're gonna do this one at a time. We only get to play as Tosh this mission, which is super cool, because we're gonna drop an entire base here with just one guy. Let's do it.
With my cloaking abilities, I can take out all these guards. They'll never see me. I can use a psionic explosion to take out groups of Marines. A little trick I call Mind Blast.
We'll use it.
That turret across the bridge. It can see me and alert its allies if I get too close, even with my stealth.
So we got an ability here called Mind Blast that kind of does a bit of damage, and you can see it also stuns these missile turrets, detectors, aka detectors. So I'm gonna hit it. I know we're taking a little bit of damage here, but we're gonna be okay. We have a psi shield that we can use that's gonna just give us a little bit of additional health if we get into big engagements that we can't quite handle.
Hang in there, Tosh. My boys are moving in to back you up.
Remember, just keep sending in troops, and I'll do the rest.
Okay, so we have a little wall off here with a detector that we're not quite able to get past just yet. You can see down here in the corner that Jimmy's got his guys all set up, rocking and rolling, and he's bringing in, you know, a couple Marines to do some work here. As he gets more established and we buy him more time, I think his units are going to get a little bit beefier. But I'm going to go ahead and try to take out this detector.
Our allies
Nice.
are being attacked.
So now that we got that detector down, we can go ahead and kind of free reign destroy this bunker here. And that'll help Jimmy's units get in a little bit faster. Cool. Now let's take this out. And take out the detector so that way we can clear this little spot here. How's he doing, by the way? His base is getting built. You can see he's got SCVs doing supply depots. He's got all kinds of things going on, which is really cool. So you can see the medics did heal us, which is super cool. And we're going to pay that favor in kind. So let's take out the production facilities and take out a couple of the guys. You can see they're sending in counteroffenses in the opposite direction. So as long as we're able to reduce their numbers below whatever Rainer's numbers are, I think we'll keep pushing forward. I want their support. I do. Okay, there you can see. He made another unit here. We're just going to take that down. Keep taking out this factory, and when his guys show up, they'll definitely help me take this factory down just a little bit quicker. Take out the medic. Nice job, guys. Okay. Oh, he got a Hellion off. That's crazy. I didn't think it was going to happen, but he did. Got another Psi Storm. Mind Blast, I should say. Oh.
Good work, Tosh.
Ooh.
We're pushing on toward the front line.
Reinforcements, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that. Nice try, buddy. Putting the hurt on him. I can't let my guys get attacked.
When I need energy, I can use consumption to get more.
Okay, so he can use consumption. And I'm going to do that. And that's going to hurt my teammates a little bit. But on that same note, it's going to give me the ability... Oh, shiza. Get me out of here. It's going to give me the ability to kind of do some work. Oh, crap. I wanted to take out that detector. He's repairing it up. We need a little bit more of a push. I'm gonna just help out here. Let's take some health from an ally. Pop my shield, and we're gonna Mind Blast this. Take out the SCV so he can't repair the structure. Oh my gosh. Close call, folks. Close call. Let's Mind Blast it again. Detector down. That's what I'm talking about.
Tosh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might buy us some allies.
I'm gonna take out these. Hopefully they don't. Aww. Oh, there goes my allies. Don't worry though. We're gonna clear out this structure, and then they're gonna have their forces be able to make some serious gains. I'm gonna keep pulling just a little bit off of our guys over here, just because I really need to be able to have energy to do more work. See how much damage that does when I just mess everybody up like that? Okay, so now I'm gonna pop my shield. I'm gonna run in here and take out this siege tank. This is a little side objective here. I think once we release these prisoners, not only do we get the 25,000 credits here, but we're gonna be able to get some support from the prisoners themselves on this mission.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
Yeah. All right, cool. So they're gonna hop in the Diamondbacks, and I need to get just a little bit of health and a little bit of energy back. It's gonna kill my OCD if I leave these sandbags here, so I gotta take them down. Oh, I've taken the medics off of our team here, which is kind of tough. You guys go ahead and help them. I've got full health, I got full energy. We took out that side objective. Now we can continue to push forward. And they're doing a great job at it too, but the siege tanks are kind of cutting us up a little bit. So what do I want to do here? Well, I think I want to thin the herd just a little bit. Ooh, got smacked there by one of them siege tanks. How do I get in here and take out that disruptor? Well, if I use my shield health, I could potentially push through a little bit and take out this new Folsom security. Or what I could do is I could wait just a hair for them to get in here, soak up some of that aggro. Now I'm going to pop my shield. Oh, crap. Alright. We got to play that safe. That is just too much damage. That SCV is probably going to repair that tower a little bit more than I want him to. Let's head back here, get some heals, get some energy. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll try that push one more time. That's plenty. That is plenty. Alright, we'll top off. Why not? And she can heal up our allies. We're not killing anybody. That's kind of the primary goal there. Cool. These guys are in trouble. Then the herd for Rainer's guys, so that way they don't get hurt. And then look at, there's this little back access tunnel. I didn't even know this. Can we use that? Oh, that was to get around that other one. We just kind of brute forced our way through it. There were another one around here. I think that's a negative Ghost Rider. We're going to use my energy to buy my guy some shielding. Go ahead and hop in here. Take out this guy so he can't repair. I'll stun that tank. Oh, that's huge. That's huge for us. Now we can kind of do some damage. I'm going to take some life off of this Marauder here real quick so that way I can get some energy back. And we are pushing in. Oh, that guy's got to go. Nice. Okay, we're still getting shot up by the siege tanks, so we're going to take it easy over there. The siege tanks are probably on a higher elevation. So I'm going to utilize my abilities here to get straight through to this. Nice. We'll take out this detector, and I think that's going to buy us enough freedom. Keep moving forward. Take a little life off that medic there. I need some energy back. Oh, that guy's gotta go. Nice. Take a little bit more health off that Marauder. Now we got full health. We got full energy. Now we're talking.
While we establish our forward position.
Okay, alright.
You're close to the second military cell block, Tosh.
Alright.
Like making some new friends?
Let's hit this.
Don't you worry about us, Tosh. We'll keep them busy while you...
Uh-oh, hang on a second there. There's a large force coming for Jimmy's guys, so I'm gonna buy him some time here.
Tosh, we got a nuke ready for launch. Paint a target.
They got a
Just
nuke.
don't call the strike in too close.
Wow, what are they doing over there at that home base, huh? Clearly putting in some work. Wow! Oh my gosh, she's got a heck of a little setup going on over here. Alright, let's pop into this prison real quick. You can see there's a Raven that keeps patrolling back and forth, so I'm going to make sure that I don't go in that vision range. We're going to take out as many of these siege tanks as we can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh! Man, got smoked right there. That's okay.
Our allies
That's
are being
okay.
attacked.
Happens to the best of us. We take out this siege tank and this Marauder. I think I can use my shield and just brute force my way through it. And that is an absolute yes. Nice. Let's take out this Raven. Oh yeah.
Now those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open.
Extra 25,000 creds. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we can help out our guys here that are pushing forward through the front lines. They're having a pretty tough go at it. Looks like they got some detectors, which is kind of tough. Oh, but my Psystorm is nasty. Oh my god. That is fantastic. We just wiped out I don't know how many guys right there. That was kind of epic. I'm going to pop a shield, and we're just going to go in and blow up this detector. It's tough. We're going to lose some medics here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, right there. Yeah, I mean, we kind of figured that would happen, right? Oh, look at all these guys. Juicy. I think we bought Raiders guys enough time. We just cleared out a huge horde of them right there. We can also take out the siege tanks that are guarding the front gate. Nice, nice. We're good. We're good. Everything's okay. Let's take out this siege tank up here, and that's going to allow our guys to just kind of walk in through the front door. I could use a nuke as well. That would be kind of fun. Let's try one right here, huh? Stand back, folks. Ooh, that's epic. We just cleared out all the detection in this area. A lot of the forces that are going to fight back. A Thor. I think Rainer's guys are going to have a much easier time cracking through this without all the defenses. It looks like we could go around, actually, and I'm kind of more on that idea. Just because, you know, they can brute force their way through the front door, but I think we could do more help over here. Let's take out this detector.
Our allies are being attacked.
Nice. Nice. Anything helps, really. Let's go around the other side, see if we can't take out another detector. And their forces are doing a great job punching through. You know, I think that medic upgrade that we got is actually applying to Rainer's guys as well. Man, they're getting beat up though, that's for sure.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Nice. No detectors in the area means we get to kind of run home free. I'm going to use the nukes and we're going to clear out a few of the buildings. And that's a wrap, folks. We just absolutely single-handedly... Well, that's not true, because we did have help and support. But we took out quite a few guys. Gonna pop a shield here while I let that nuke go down. Hopefully Rainer's guys aren't in the way of it. Nice. Nice. Do another nuke right here. Why not? We got 5 of them. Make them count. Nice. I love nukes. They are just epic. Take out a couple of those forces. And let's drop another nuke right here. Ooh, siege tank over in the distance right there. I gotta make sure that goes down. That's doing too much work on his forces. Nice. They can't produce anything now. Yep. That's a done deal right there. New Folsom Prison is under Rainer's control. That means the Dominion doesn't have a hold on this anymore, right? Like, there's no more places where the Dominion can force rebels that are resisting their propaganda. This is going to be great. This is going to spark a huge revolution. Last structure there. All right.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Rainer. Heaven help you now.
And the walls come tumbling down.
Oh, look at those big boys.
My brothers and sisters, your new life awaits.
Man, they came up from an elevator. That's a high security prison. We completed the 2 prison wings, so we got an extra 50 grand there. That's 175K. We're going to use those on upgrades for our team. Ooh, let's see if there's any repercussions to the actions we made.
"50 years and no one's ever escaped from New Folsom. But we broke it open in an afternoon."
Yeah, we did.
I can hardly believe we pulled it off.
Yo, that is a sick
Good. Now
knife.
me and my Spectres will finish the job. We'll kill Minsk and burn his dominion to the ground.
That's what I'm talking about.
Overthrowing Minsk is just the start. This is about building a better tomorrow. Don't you see? We just released every scientist, philosopher, and free thinker that ever challenged Minsk's rule. That was our real victory today.
You really that naive? Tomorrow there'll be a new Minsk, and another one after that. Your great shining dream of the future is just an illusion.
So if it's all so bleak, why are you here, Tosh? What do you get out of all this?
Same thing as you, brother. I don't quit till Minsk is dead.
Huh. I need a butterfly knife like that.
Vengeance doesn't
That thing
factor
is
into
awesome.
this. Our revolution's about freedom.
True. We just freed a lot of good people.
You'll see that better future, Matt. But it ain't for the likes of us.
like that agreement right there. Tosh and Raynor are in it for Minsk, right? Tosh says, you know, there will be another Minsk, right? But it doesn't matter. You do what you can. What a good cutscene, man. I love that. I love this game. It's just so good. The campaign is legendary. All right, we're back on the ground here. Let's go ahead and apply our credits to our team, see what happens in the news media, and we'll call it there for an episode. Siegebreakers, 45 grand, hired. Welcome to the group. Armory, let's go. We got Spectres. Oh my gosh. Dominion. Psionic Lash. Grants a Psionic Lash ability. Does 200 damage to a target unit. Oh my gosh. You can have 2 guys kill a Thor. That's crazy. And then Cloaking no longer requires energy for the Spectre. You know, super cool unit. It's like an upgraded Ghost. That is for sure. We will upgrade them in a minute. But, again, I want to go ahead and do all the base upgrades. They take priority first, right? And then as for infantry upgrades, that's kind of where I want to go ahead and just get the offensive upgrades. So if we do make Marauders, these concussive cells are really strong, so I'm going to get them. And then same thing, if we do have Firebats, or aka the Mercenaries, I want them to gain that larger attack area. So we're going to do that as well. So now all of our infantry units have offensive upgrades, and the Marine Medics are fully upgraded. We'll get the offensive upgrades for the vehicles, and we'll work on the Spectre soon enough. Let's click on the Spectre and see what that did for us. These guys just look tough. Side effect of the Spectre training regimen is a marked increase in eccentricity. Many Spectres carry totems or other trinkets to enhance their abilities. Okay. There is speculation that the Dominion still uses Spectres or Spectres in a number of operations despite the ostensible shutdown of the program. Big word there. Don't know what that means. Let's talk to Swain.
That Tosh character gave me the data for building more Spectre gear.
Good man.
You sure we can trust that guy? I heard he was into brainwashing or something.
Tosh can only recruit volunteers to become Spectres. That's the deal. He works them hard so they won't go off the rails when they get their full Spectre powers.
Good.
No brainwashing involved.
Good to know. Wouldn't want any of those freaks running loose causing trouble. Aside from Tosh, that is.
Nice. Okay, let's head back to the cantina here because I want to see what the Dominion has to say about us busting open their prison.
Breaking news. Reports coming in today suggest... What's that? We're going to Kate, but
The Dominion's highest value prisoners are loose tonight after a daring raid broke open New Folsom Prison. Dominion security forces are on high alert as some of the prisoners were former members of Project Shadowblade, which we've discovered to be a subversive offshoot of the Dominion's Ghost program. A number of political dissidents were also freed during the attack.
Do we know who did this, Kate? Was it Raynor's Raiders?
The evidence we have suggests it was, Donnie.
There you have it. Jim Raynor, making our world just a little more dangerous tonight. From the UNN studios on Core Hall, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
There we go.
More dangerous for the real bad guys, Donnie.
That's right.
You should be worried.
It's true. I like that. I like that. Let's talk to Tosh real quick.
I took a big chance with you and your Spectres, Tosh. I hope Nova wasn't right about you.
Don't go believing that little girl's lies. This Spectre procedure affects everyone differently. But we're all still human. It's our choice whether to become the Spectres. Not hers, not yours, and not Minsk's. Choice be the only true freedom anyone gets.
But can I trust him? Can I trust you?
Don't you worry, none. We'll fight for you right to the end. All my brothers and sisters, we owe you everything.
Aw. See, he's a good guy. I love that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I really do hope you enjoyed the content. Stick around because we're going to be playing more missions, more episodes of this game. I'm absolutely loving it, and I hope you guys are too. Yeah. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace.